She woke up with a jolt, reaching out for someone who wasn't there, and looked at her phone. It read November 6th, 2019, 11:11 p.m. Mason was gone. 11:11 p.m. That's early for a college student to already be asleep, right? The thing is, she wasn't your typical college girl. She went to bed at 10 o'clock sharp every single night, with some exceptions, of course. But mostly she went to bed early. She didn't go to the big parties or pull all-nighters unless absolutely necessary. That was his job. Right. Was. By now it had been, 3 years? She missed him, but she tried not to think about it. They were together for 2 years, but had known each other since grade school. When they graduated, they didn't break it off. They just decided to see where things went. Which, I'm sure you figured out, wasn't great. After about 6 months in college, 3 hours away from each other, they mutually decided it was time to let go. Even as much as they wanted to keep up, she had to cut ties. It took a few months for the realization to hit, but when it did, let's just say Evangeline wasn't great at doing, the whole coping thing. She was fantastic at what we'll refer to as surface coping. As time went on, the front she put up became her reality. The days got easier. They started to feel more like days and less like years. The daily conversations that they used to have became a how's life once a month. The first time she saw a picture of him with another girl, she had to unfriend him. That was it, she thought to herself. Her chance was gone. She would never get him back, and he had moved on. He had finally figured out what she had been telling him for years. I am replaceable. And it was devastating. The weeks passed after she had cut ties with him entirely. Time marched on. 2.5 years had passed. The same day that she had woken up in the middle of the night, Mason had gotten into a conversation with his best friend and current roommate about Evangeline. So he had searched her up to show him a picture. When her page popped up, he noticed it said, "Add friend."